Oh, hey! Just reading the December-January 1986, 1987 WWF magazine. This isn't an episode of From the Pages of WWF magazine. This is Federation Nation. But one of the best parts of WWF magazine are the old catalogs. Remember looking at pages like this and thinking, oh, I want everything on there. Well, today we're gonna take a look at one of the things on this very page. Right there. The Wrestling Superstars game. We're going to take a look at that and another WWF board game. This week on Federation Nation. Alright guys, welcome to this week's episode of Federation Nation. I am your host, Anthony. This week, I wanted to take a look at a couple of 1980s WWF board games. One of which I got brand new. I don't know if it was a gift or if I just asked for it or if I bought it with my own money, but I know that I got it brand new. I think it might have been a gift, like a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, because my birthday's right around Christmas. But the other one, the first one we're going to go over today, was something I got from a local kid in the neighborhood. If any of you have watched the WWF LJN Wrestling Superstars episodes of That Figures on my channel, you'll know that in June, July of 1988, I had this kid that lived in the neighborhood that I bought a bunch of WWF Wrestling Superstars action figures from. Well, another thing I bought from him was this. On June 29th, 1988, I bought the WWF Wrestling Superstars game. Right here it says ages, there it is, 8 to 14, so I guess I've outgrown it, but here you go. That is the front. Here is the back. You're the manager. Now let's take a look inside. Alright, well let's take a look inside. Here again is the cover. Here is the inside, which has all the instructions on how to play. Here's the side. This is obviously a little beat up over the years. There's one side, there's some tape and stuff on it. There you go. It's a close-up of all the wrestlers that you can play as. So let's put that aside for now. Let's just put it right here. And here is the game board. Here is the game board. Black on the outside. And then there you go. Now, I'm not going to go over how to play it. I used to play it, and I believe I used to play it correctly. But I don't remember how to play it at this point. So there is the game board. There's these things which you put your characters in, and I'll show you in a second. But those characters are currently in here. I won't say still in here because they've been taken out, but the board has stayed with the game. So they get put back whenever you're not playing. And there for all the ones that were upside down. Here you go. And I could show you. And they just pop out. Again, these are not, you know, these have been taken out. And then you just put, let's just grab one, Big John Studd. And you put them in here. And so you can move around the board with Big John Studd. So I will put him back. Then he just pops back in. It's fine. Then it comes with these cards. And see, there's these pegs, right? And the pegs go in the holes of these cards. Again, I don't remember exactly how to play. So let's go through the cards here. Here's the back of what all the cards look like. They all look like that on the back. But here, you've got individual cards. Nikolai Volkoff gives you, you know, his weight and his height. And then I'll just read a little bit. The main ambition of this lumbering Russian-born bully is to prove his superiority over American losers. That's Nikolai Volkoff. And his tag team partner, the Iron Sheik. Again, all the backs look the same. We've got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We've got Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. We got JYD, the Junkyard Dog. The Magnificent One, the Magnificent Morocco. Rowdy Roddy Piper. There's Big John Studd. Andre the Giant. Tito Santana. Hillbilly Jim. And of course, you know who we're missing, of course. The champ, Hulk Hogan. So there you go. That, again, is all of their, like, player cards. The backs all look the same. Here, again, are the little play pieces. There's different colors, I believe. At least there's supposed to be 2 of every color, because I think you're a tag team in it, or something like that. And then the pegs that go in there for pins, matches, favorite hold. Yeah, that's what that says. Let's just show you. It says pins, matches, favorite hold. Alright, so that is the first board game that I got in June of 1988. This next game is, I got this pretty soon after it came out. I don't think I waited very long for it. It was either sometime in 1987 or 1988 when it came out. I believe it was 87, but I'm not exactly sure. And that is the VCR Wrestlemania game. Oh, remember, VCR games of the 80s? I mean, they kept going into the, the 90s and 2000s. They just made them DVD games, but they did have them. I know I played it a few times, but I think I also just watched what was on the tape. So here is the cover. Unlike the other game, this is blank on the inside. The instructions are in here. It comes with an ad for Acclaim, because Acclaim made it, and Acclaim made Nintendo games. Hot stuff for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the masters of the game. And there you go. Right there. That's that. And there's some other VCR games. Here is the instructions. Rules and instructions. There's the back. And here is the board itself. Black on the back. And then there's the board. You want to take a look at that? There's that. Show you from this angle. Show you from that angle. Show you that one. So that is the board. And then here is the tape. Oh, and I'll show you what the inside looks like, how it's laid out. It's the tape is there, and then your cards and your pieces and your die are over there. So here's the tape. The VCR Wrestlemania game. Acclaim. Nothing on the side. Here is the cards that it would come with. Well, first I'll just show you the little pack of the die and the 2 pieces. I guess only 2 people could play unless you were playing in sort of teams. What does the outside say? Actually doesn't say. Oh, did I show you all the images there? I mean, they're the same ones that are here, but there you go. There you go. All right. But then, onto these little cards. So, not going to go through, obviously, all the cards. I'm just going to show you what they kind of look like. Here is what the front looks like. They all pretty much, you know, have like a few different kinds. Like this was interview. And the interviews ones, just make sure there's no glare, look kind of like that. So interview. And then on the back, what does it say? It says, when you mess with the best, you end up like the rest. So it's little things people say at an interview. Here's another interview. It's time to shuffle the cards, and I'll be the one holding the ace of spades. So that is the interview cards. This big chunk right here is counter move. Counter move. And then it'll say stuff like, opponent must move dice roll. Or here, I've got 2 right here that just say VCR. So you go to the tape. And then another counter move. Leg trip, counter, any move, 7 or less. So that's that pile. And interview and counter move go together. And then here, you have offense. And then referee. So the offense cards look like this. No glare, there you go. And they say things like suplex, +10. Body slam, +5. Headbutt, +4. And so on and so on. So that is offense. And then you've got referee cards. Ref's back was turned, points awarded. Ref stops illegal move, no points awarded. It's kind of the only thing. Yeah, ref's back was turned. Ref's back was turned, and ref stops illegal move, no points awarded. So that is all you get for referee. You've got 2 options under the referee card. Okay, guys, so again, that is the VCR Wrestlemania game and the WWF Wrestling Superstars game. I want to know, did any of you guys have these games? Did you play them with your friends? Do you have any memories of these games? Either one or any other WWF games? Please let me know in the comments below. I really want to hear from you. Please subscribe if you're liking these videos and you haven't subscribed yet. And of course, please share it with anyone who you think will also like these videos. So that's it for this week from Federation Nation. I hope you guys have a great day. It's the holiday season, so I hope you guys are having a great holiday season. We'll be back next week with another episode, but until then, have a good one.